Hey, what you doing?
Hey.
What are you doing?
Hey, I'm clearing out my area. I'm your neighbor.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're clearing out those trees. They've been a real, eyesore to the lake that I've been working on over here. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well,
yeah.
Speaking of eyesore, can you clear your stuff out of my lake?
What do you mean your lake? What are you talking about?
This is my lake. I claimed it. It's mine.
When did you claim it? I mean, I've had that tent there since day one.
I have a sign and everything.
That says Moss's Lake on the back.
Lake.
It says Moss's Lake
what?
on the back.
It does not say Moss's Lake.
It does.
No, it's my lake. I put the sign. Did you defile my sign?
What? Wait, what's going on? This is my lake? Oh, awesome!
No, it's my lake. What are you doing?
I don't know how that happened, but I'm very, very impressed that it happened.
Hey, Rogue, I need your help, Rogue.
Wait, hang on. Hang on,
what's going on over here?
Alaydriem, can you get off our lake, please?
Your lake?
This is fine inadequate.
Moss is trying to claim my lake. This is my lake.
The sign says Moss inadequate, so I guess it's ours, and whatever.
Can you be the judge? Whose lake is it?
This lake?
Yes, this lake.
Yeah.
Yes, this lake.
Yeah.
I thought this was a shared lake, to be honest.
A shared lake?
Yeah.
That's different.
Like
How
I
do
thought.
you share a lake?
I mean, it's more of a pond or a puddle than a lake, but...
yeah, I guess so.
I mean, look. I don't think that Alaydriem should get a chance to with this thing. Look how much junk he's thrown in this thing.
Junk? These are lily pads.
There's like junk
gorgeous.
Everywhere.
These are junk. This is junk.
I got an idea.
There's glass in there.
Well, how is she supposed to make the lily pads work?
Well, I don't know. That sounds like a you problem. Here, I got an idea, though. Wait, hang on. I got an idea. Here. Wait, let me,
We're just gonna ignore Moss, right?
I'm underwater.
It's great.
Just go ahead and dig.
It's going good. Whatever you're doing, it's top. You're doing great.
Okay. All right. Here. Okay. Okay.
Are you putting a line down the middle of the lake?
Yeah. This side is mine, and the rest is yours.
Wait, what? Hold on. I
What?
live here.
I don't
This is
think
my
so.
tent. This is where I live.
No.
What?
I live
solve
here.
this.
I live here. Okay.
What?
Okay, hold on.
No.
So,
Yes, what's that?
I thought, because when I came by this pond/lake, whatever we want to call it, on day one, I was like, oh, that's lovely. As far as I understood, we were going to share it, and I was like, okay. Alaydriem put his tent down, and then built the house up top, like a permanent residence. And then I thought, maybe this little section is Alaydriem's, and then like all the rest of this, like all over here, was going to be shared amongst whoever was surrounding the area.
It's a really small pond. I don't know. I mean, what are you going to do with a quarter of this pond?
Well, I don't know, Adequate. Do you need some intimate time with the lake? Is that what you're saying here? Like, you need the whole thing to yourself?
Hey. Sometimes I gotta take a bath. And I don't want you guys watching me. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I don't want to see that either, actually.
So Moss is giving up his portion of the lake. That's what I'm hearing.
only when he's here. I don't want to see that.
I mean, so Alaydriem is kind of like taking over for a while. Maybe somebody else should get a turn.
You want to take over the whole lake? Like, you want me to move my tent? You want me to move where I sleep at night? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, it's a tent. That's literally what a tent is designed to do.
And my whole campsite and everything?
Yeah. Adequate. I'll rush and mow you for it. 1, 2, 3, go. I win. Okay.
Oh, yeah, day
right.
Is that how it works?
The sky is crying at whatever it is you just did.
You punched him and it started raining. That's really bad. No. Crying sky bad.
I don't think this lake is big enough for us to like each take a piece. I think maybe we should take turns.
Like a timeshare kind of deal?
Yeah.
Timeshare.
We like all own the lake, but then just take turns using it? I guess.
I'm okay doing that.
Okay.
I'm okay with moving. If you want to make this a timeshare, I'm okay with that. We just need to establish what the rules are for our timeshare.
And what is my ROI?
0. I'm going to tell you right now, the ROI on this lake is 0.
Yeah.
Oh,
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure you're just going to sink money into it. I'm pretty sure that's all there is.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. It's one of those timeshares.
Listen. I don't think any of us will be happy unless it's completely one of ours and for however long they have it, and then the other person can do whatever they want whenever it's their turn.
Okay, well, let's draw up a contract then. I happen to have a book over here that we could,
Okay.
Oh, that's very convenient.
It is very convenient. Someone has defiled it and tried to write their own rules in it 3 times now.
Wow.
All right, timeshare rules. What's the timeshare rules? Give them to me. All right, so our rules are: it rotates monthly, owner makes all decisions for the lake, and then don't drain it. That's it.
I
good to me.
guess so.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, here. Well, here we'll sign it in blood.
Hold on. I think I should sleep on it first.
Well, but the fireflies.
No, come on! We need to sleep on this first.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop it! We need to sleep!
Yeah, go ahead.
The rain is driving me crazy. Stop it!
Hey, it should stop now. All right, sign it in blood.
Am I
Sign
signing
it in blood, yeah.
Okay. I don't really have blood, but I can sign it.
We can fix that.
What?
Hey, pass it
I
around.
signed it
There you go.
in care crumbs.
Oh, looks like it came to me. Okay.
Okay,
I guess Moss, you don't get your turn. I guess you don't get your turn. Hey, since I signed it first, does that mean I get the first round of this?
First round, I guess so. Yeah, I suppose.
Nice.
That seems fair. I mean, Rogue kind of snuck up there and got the book second, so I guess he's second, huh?
The Moss is third, and since you already had it already for a month, then you get the next round after that.
Okay, that sounds fair to me.
I've got a confession. I actually just came over here to find out where I'm supposed to build, and I really didn't care about this lake anyways. But I already signed it. I can park the lake. So.
Hey, quick question. So we said we can do whatever we want with it, right?
That is, well, rule 2 is owner makes all decisions for the lake.
Lovely.
Wait, hold on. That is not what I meant. That is not what I meant.
There we go. There we go.
You didn't even let me move
There we go.
You just
now
burned
it's
it.
looking much better. It's looking much better now. Lovely.
Wow.
There's not
Wow.
TNT under here.
You know, Alaydriem, I know you expected that from me. Did you ever expect that from Maddie?
I expect Adequate to stab me in the back every opportunity that he gets. There is no doubt in my mind that this was going to happen.
It's looking better already. Look how much I've improved the area.
You
Look at
didn't even
that.
let me move it. Like, come on. I've been here for like a minute, and then you just like burn by. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I guess I'm actually
All right, well-
homeless now, because did you burn my bed? No, at least my bed's here.
No, okay.
Oh, you're good.
I'll take my bed.
Okay, well,
That's all I get.
hey, so this is my property, so get off
For a month.
for a month. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm taking my lotus flowers back. You can't have them.
You can have them.
How about right here?
So
lot of
Rogue, I
clear
guess
area.
Rogue, I guess I'm handing this off to you whenever I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks that way. I signed it after you, so
Okay. All right. I will. I can't promise anything.
Clearly not. All you can do is burn things down.
Just trying to make things look. Wow. I gotta say that really burnt down.
I know, you burnt pretty much all
Holy
of it.
smokes!
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
Okay.
It's made of wool.
All right.
They do that.
All right. Great.
So thanks.
Okay, well,
I'm leaving
thanks,
now.
everyone.
I'm now homeless, so I'm leaving.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
See ya.
I'll go back to cutting my trees.
Hello there, beautiful pixels. My name is Alaydriem, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock Season 7, where today we are homeless thanks to merely adequate burning our house to the ground, which means we need to start focusing our attention on building some new bases and, more importantly, getting a stream of income set up, because in addition to being homeless and living in a tent down by the river, we're broke. And to do that, we're going to need some materials to sell, and since we built a glass shop, I figure we should probably stock it up with some glass. So I've gone over here and built the world's most jankiest super smelter. It is truly peak wonk, if you understand what I'm saying here. And I've even made the massive mistake of wiring up the cactus farm into this. So while I'm working on getting this cactus farm sorted into this system so that we can actually smelt down the cactus into green dye, let me talk about what my plan is in order to fuel the super smelter, because right now I don't have the fuel necessary in order to smelt this down, or frankly any of the sand that I have. So what I'm thinking I should do is basically build a gigantic bamboo farm. Now, I've seen a couple bamboo farm designs across previous seasons. I've seen a couple here on YouTube, and we've talked about quite a different few designs here on Twitch while we were live streaming. And I think we've come up with a design that will allow us to AFK at the super smelter itself while we're smelting things down and be able to keep up with the rates. So basically, we don't need to AFK and then smelt, AFK, then smelt. We can just smelt and we will have a constant fuel supply. And now the solution I came up with is this wonky contraption here. It is an observerless ticking bamboo / also sugarcane harvester. It's a very, very simple mechanism, deceptively complex to build if you're me and can't remember anything whatsoever. But basically how it works is you have just a wall of pistons, and I'm just using an alternating pattern here, primarily so that I can have some pretty aesthetics. But the general idea is that we have, let's see, I can't get this aligned at all. We have redstone sitting on top of the pistons themselves. And then we have a redstone torch that fires. And as you see right there, when a piece of bamboo grows up, it will cause the bamboo to get harvested. And then we can just use water streams in order to collect absolutely everything that we need. It is a deceptively simple design, very, very tricky to implement if you're being me and, like I said, can't remember anything, but it seems to be working pretty well with the one row that I've already built. So what my plan is going to be is to build this up, let's just say basically in 2 separate walls. And if I can get 2 separate walls of this 6 high, we'll see if that's enough in order to power the super smelter. If for some reason it's not, I will just keep building this taller and taller and taller until we have all of the redstone that we need. That's basically the plan. So really the next thing that we need to do is just build a very simple mechanism in order to convert all of our bamboo into bamboo blocks and then into bamboo planks. And there's a very, very simple mechanism that we can do to use this. Now, bamboo is kind of like a special block because in the crafter, it has no other crafting recipes whatsoever. So you can just continually pulse a crafter over and over again. You don't need to do like any fancy block detection. And if you were to load this up with bamboo, you'd see down here inside of this other crafter here, once it fills up, it will generate a bamboo block. And I'm just being a dummy and I have the crafter pointed the wrong way. If I had this, say, pointing down, I could make this in turn automatically craft bamboo blocks or bamboo planks for me. So you see right here, I've cleared this out. Bam, there comes out bamboo planks. Very, very simple mechanism. Then all we need to do is to get another crafting setup, and then we can just split it in half using the crafting recipe. So what I'm going to do is take this very, very simple design. I will pair it with a simple block detection circuit for the crafter. And then what I will do is I will wire that up underneath this water stream here, and we will have a way to automatically collect and craft all of the bamboo that we need. So I've added in the first circuit that we were talking about, and now I'm going to add in a second circuit that will allow us to detect when this crafter is ready to convert the bamboo blocks into our bamboo planks. And this is very, very straightforward, assuming that I can get it right. So we're gonna have a crafter with a comparator coming out of it on subtract mode. We'll have a solid block in front of that. And then over here, what I'm gonna do is make a little path that we can just run a quick little bit of redstone down onto. So let me go ahead and find that crafter real quick. It is so hard to find stuff when like you can't see. I think it got sucked in here. Yes, it did. Let's go ahead and place that here so that the items come out. We're going to then take a piece of redstone dust, wire it into a repeater, and then from here, we're just gonna run redstone dust directly down onto here. We're gonna block out all of this right here, fill this up with that, And then, as you can see here, we now have the recipe to make planks. We can then place our composter, which I have right here in this spot. Fill it up to the brim until you get the white particles on top of it. You should hear that little scrunch sound. And then as this fills up, it will dispense items. Now, as you notice right now, it's not dispensing items because it's already at its max signal strength. So what we want to do is clear that out. And then watch how it fails spectacularly because I have, once again, messed up the world's simplest redstone. So this is how not to build it. The way you do want to build it is you want a piece of redstone dust coming out of this block. And then, well, we just need to snake the signal down just a little different. So dust here, and then we'll just kind of wire dust up to this. We could probably put like a target block there if we really wanted to. That's probably the easiest way. Yeah, there you go. And then from there, anytime that this fills up, let's throw like a couple of items back in here. Yep, there you go. Fills up, and then we have items. See? Target blocks make the world so much better. Now, this is like super duper reliable as long as your items don't get clogged up inside of your hopper and you don't have other items that flow into it. So if you are going to use this, make sure that you have a really good filtering system in place because if you send down anything whatsoever that is not llama, you need to get out of here. Bye, llama. If you send anything other than the items that you're going to want to interact with, you're going to have a really, really bad time. So with that in place, it's really just a whole bunch of creating a whole bunch of waterways, which I won't bore you with because mining underwater in water is super duper boring, and piping that into our super smelter. That really is all we have left to do. So let me go ahead and start getting this working, and then we can come around here to the back of this once everything's wired up and start smelting. So we have just like a little bit of chest in here, but how this works is we have the fuel come in, it flows on top, flows into some chest, flows on both sides of it. I have our materials that we want to smelt down here in the front, so it's going to fill up with fuel, then it will fill up with materials. As you can see, we don't have a whole bunch in there quite yet because I just finished this. We do have a whole bunch of sand, however, that we need to smelt down, and this will basically continue bringing items all through here. Now, a couple things. This is going to smelt a whole lot faster than we have items for, especially if we don't have enough fuel in it. So ideally, we're going to have a whole bunch of fuel in here. And then if we need to get in more items in order to keep the item count high, we'll just probably add another one of these input chests, maybe on the other side of the super smelter right before it goes down. So as you can see here, I've taken the liberty of mining up a whole bunch of sand. We're going to definitely need a whole bunch of more chests. So now it really is just a matter of taking our time, waiting, AFKing, and generating all the sand and glass that we need that we can finally sell in our glass shop. And with what seems like eternity later, we are now able to stock our glass shop for the very, very first time. Oh, that looks like that's an armor stand. It looks like someone's using structure there. So here is the shop that we built last episode. I've already started stocking it, but as you can see inside of here, now we just need to transfer, oh yeah, all these shulkers. All these shulkers are glass. We just need to transfer all of these shulkers of glass into barrels and finally set what a price is. Now, for this time being, we are only going to be selling plain glass. We will need to do some work in order to get all the color dyes, but once we have the color dyes and we basically have a farm for it, it shouldn't take us long in order to convert some of this into stained glass. So we'll sell colored glass for now, and then when we get to the point that we can sell stained glass, we'll just swap over to doing that. It'll be very, very simple. Now, I think the best price for this is going to be let's just say 6 pieces of gold per a stack of glass. I have really enjoyed having gold as our currency, so I'm going to try to keep the prices relatively low, especially since I can more or less exchange glass for iron using this way. I'm trying to not need to build an iron farm. I think I'm going to need to in order for some materials, not the iron though, ironically. So we'll sell this for 6 gold per a stack of glass. I think that that's a relatively fair trade considering what you can get for iron and other things. I'll go ahead and start moving all of this items over. As you can see here, we have quite a bit. I do want to maybe clear up my inventory just a little bit. And then from here, we will have our shop fully stocked and ready to go. Now, glass was a really, really popular commodity last season, so I'm hoping that that will also carry over into this season. I'm hoping that people are really, really, really going to want to build beautiful things with glass, because if they aren't, this shop is going to be a very not successful shop, and I'm going to need to get something else. But my hope is that we can sell enough glass in this shop in order to start making some gold and making some profit, because we're going to need the profit for what's coming next. Yes, and it is mostly making a whole bunch of things with iron and redstone. That's more or less with what's coming next. And for the last little bit of pizzazz, we will make sure that these are waxed. We'll make sure that they're a wax sign. There'll be a nice pretty sign. We'll wax them so that no one can edit them. And then I'll try to rearrange and stack things up here just a little bit better so that things are more easily accessible. But I think for us, we have had a really, really good day here in Truly Bedrock. We've accomplished a whole bunch, even though we did have our house kind of burned down, which does make me a little sad. Don't worry, we will be coming up with a solution in order to deal with our house being burned down. It may be retaliatory, it may be something different. We'll see. We'll see. But all that really remains at this point is to clean up the shop a little bit, make sure that everything is all sorts of prettied up. If I can figure out how to make the little itty bitty tiny blocks that we have on the server, I will do that as well. But beautiful pixels, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and candidly, I hope that you've enjoyed this more slower paced format that we've been taking these episodes at. If you could do me a favor and let me know down in the comments what you're thinking about how we're running this season. And last season, we went really, really fast. This season, we're trying to go more at the pace that you would play Minecraft at home, which means we aren't speed running things. We're kind of only working with the blocks that we have on hand. We're not really exploring and getting a whole bunch of farms set up right away. We're trying to play this as you would at home rather than if we were on a content creation server. But as always, beautiful pixels, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Goodbye.